In a small village nestled at the foot of a majestic forest, there lived a woodcutter named Liam. He was known far and wide for his exceptional skills in harvesting timber. Yet, it wasn't just his skill that set him apart, but his kindness and compassion that made him beloved by all. Liam was known to befriend the animals of the forest. He would leave out scraps of food for the squirrels, birds, and even the shyest of creatures. He never cut down more trees than necessary and always made sure to plant new saplings in their place. His fellow villagers admired his thoughtful ways and envied his harmonious connection with nature. One day, a wealthy merchant named Edmund arrived in the village. He had heard rumors of the finest timber in the forest and was determined to acquire it all. With a contract in hand, he approached Liam and offered him a handsome sum for his entire year's worth of timber. Liam, with his humble heart, listened to the offer but was deeply concerned about the impact such excessive logging would have on the forest ecosystem. He politely declined the merchant's proposal, explaining that he could not compromise the delicate balance of nature for personal gain. Edmund was furious. He saw the forest merely as a resource to exploit and couldn't comprehend Liam's perspective. He left the village, vowing to find another way to acquire the timber he coveted. Months went by, and the villagers continued to admire Liam's steadfast commitment to preserving the forest. The animals seemed to rally around him, as if they sensed his genuine care for their home. One stormy night, a knock echoed through Liam's door. It was a messenger with a letter from the merchant. The letter described how, despite his best efforts, Edmund's ruthless timber operation had caused irreparable harm to the forest. The delicate balance Liam had warned about had been disrupted, leading to soil erosion, water pollution, and the displacement of numerous animal species. Edmund's letter was filled with regret and a plea for forgiveness. He realized the folly of his actions and wished he had heeded Liam's wisdom. Liam's heart went out to the forest and its creatures. He replied to the merchant's letter, inviting him to the village to witness the aftermath of his actions firsthand. When Edmund arrived, he was greeted not with anger, but with compassion. Together with the villagers, they set about healing the forest. They planted new trees, built shelter for displaced animals, and worked tirelessly to restore the balance that had been lost. Through their collective efforts, they showed that it was never too late to make amends and mend the damage caused by greed. Over time, Edmund transformed into a better person, learning the value of kindness, humility, and the interconnectedness of all living beings. He invested his wealth not just in timber, but in sustainable practices that nurtured the forest instead of exploiting it, and so, the village flourished, and the forest thrived once again, all because of the kindness of a humble woodcutter who stood up for what was right. The story of Liam and the transformed merchant served as a timeless reminder that our actions can have far-reaching consequences and that the power of compassion can heal even the deepest wounds.